Do you know, is Formula One Supercar King? They're behind the wheels of some of the quickest cars on the planet, but it's intriguing to ponder what vehicles they choose for their personal use, especially when their average earnings are around $10 million annually. With a few drivers making up to $50 million a year, it begs the question, who tops the supercar hierarchy in Formula One? Enter Max Verstappen, the 2021 Formula One World Champion, who has quickly become a prominent figure in the sport with a base salary of $55 million in 2024. Known for his exceptional talent on the track, Verstappen's garage reflects his distinctive taste in cars. His first driving experience was in a Vantage, but now his collection boasts several Aston Martins, including a DB11, a DBX SUV, a DBS Superleggera, and a Vantage, all housed at his $17 million residence in Monaco. Furthermore, he's expecting the arrival of an Aston Martin Valkyrie, a masterpiece born from a collaboration with Red Bull, capable of reaching speeds up to 400 kilometers per h and valued at around $3 million. Despite this impressive array of luxury vehicles, Verstappen's everyday car is surprisingly modest, a Renault Clio. This choice is noteworthy considering that Verstappen first learned to navigate the roads in a Clio, and remarkably, he was already competing in Formula One races before he was legally allowed to drive on public roads. He made his grand debut in the sport with Toro Rosso at the 2015 Australian Grand Prix at the tender age of 17 years and 166 days, obtaining his driver's license only 6 months afterward. This juxtaposition between his professional racing career and personal vehicle choice makes one wonder about the criteria for being considered the king of supercars in Formula One. Moving on to Lando Norris, who at the tender age of 24 stands as one of Formula One's youngest contenders. Despite his youth, Norris boasts an annual income exceeding $20 million. He has put together an impressive assembly of supercars with a particular fondness for McLarens, unsurprisingly, given his role as a McLaren driver. His collection includes a McLaren 570S, a GT, and a 720S, along with a variety of other high-end vehicles. Owning expensive cars isn't a novel experience for this young racing star. In 2019, Lando's father, Adam Norris, was listed as the 501st wealthiest individual in the UK. Although Norris's garage is already quite remarkable for someone his age, he'll have to broaden his collection even further if he aims to claim the title of the king of supercars in Formula One. In 2022, Fernando Alonso held the title of the most senior competitor in Formula One, yet his accolades place him among the sport's elite. Alonso, a two-time F1 world champion, Le Mans victor on 2 occasions, and Daytona winner, has an estimated fortune of $260 million. True to form, he has invested a portion of this wealth into an enviable collection of vehicles. The ex-Ferrari racer's garage includes a Ferrari 458 Italia, a Maserati Gran Turismo Cabrio, and the exquisite Ferrari California, making for an impressive lineup on its own. However, to ascend to the pinnacle of supercar royalty, merely having an impressive collection isn't enough. What could set one apart is having a car that bears your own name. Alonso possesses just such a treasure, the Ferrari 599 GTB Alonso F1 Edition. This masterpiece, boasting a 6-liter V12 engine with an astounding 739 horsepower, can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. Priced at $1.7 million, it's the crown jewel of his collection. But whether Alonso can claim the ultimate title of supercar sovereign might still be up for debate, especially with another driver ready to challenge for the throne. Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time Formula One world champion, has set the benchmark in the sport with the highest number of victories, pole positions, and podium appearances to his name. As the top earner in Formula One, Hamilton commands a base salary of $45 million annually, underscoring his prowess and value in the racing world. Widely regarded as possibly the greatest Formula One driver ever, Hamilton's collection of cars matches his legendary status. Among his treasures is the $2.7 million Mercedes-AMG Project One, a vehicle so potent it's not allowed on American streets. His garage also boasts a $1.1 million McLaren P1 and a $2.2 million LaFerrari Aperta, blending cutting-edge engineering with unparalleled luxury. But Hamilton's taste isn't confined to contemporary marvels. He also has a penchant for vintage gems like the 1966 Shelby Cobra 427, valued at over $2 million, a testament to his diverse automotive appreciation. However, even Hamilton's exceptional skills behind the wheel couldn't prevent an incident in 2015 when he crashed his purple Pagani Zonda into parked cars in Monte Carlo. Fortunately, there were no injuries, and Hamilton later parted ways with the Zonda, critiquing its driving experience despite praising its auditory appeal as the best-sounding car in his collection, but the worst to handle. Given Hamilton's unparalleled achievements and his extraordinary collection of supercars, one might wonder if anyone could rival him for the title of the ultimate supercar aficionado in Formula One. Yet, the world of motorsport is full of surprises, with potential challengers lurking. But before we delve into who might contest Hamilton's supremacy, let's acknowledge some noteworthy mentions. Sebastian Vettel, a celebrated four-time world champion, currently retired, but was last racing for Aston Martin with an impressive annual salary of $15 million. Growing up, Vettel admired three famous Michaels: Jordan, Jackson, and Schumacher. However, lacking the height for basketball and the voice for singing, he naturally gravitated towards emulating Schumacher's racing path, particularly his Ferrari tenure. Vettel's own collection boasts remarkable pieces like the 2016 LaFerrari, the 2004 Enzo, the 1996 F50, and a California T. Yet, despite owning these spectacular cars, Vettel prefers a simpler mode of transport for daily commuting: a bicycle. Moving on, Daniel Ricciardo, affectionately known as Formula One's Honey Badger for his bold racing style, enjoys a $7 million contract this year. Ricciardo has invested part of his wealth in an exotic $3 million Aston Martin Valkyrie, which is still on its way. In the meantime, he takes pride in his Porsche 918 Spyder, a rare $1 million plug-in hybrid of which fewer than 1,000 units exist. Lastly, we have Charles Leclerc, a former two-time FIA Rookie of the Year, who seems to be at the forefront of Ferrari's resurgence in Formula One. On a $34 million contract, Leclerc, at just 26, has amassed an enviable car collection, highlighted by his $3 million Bugatti Chiron. The Chiron, with its nearly 1,500 horsepower, stands as one of the most formidable vehicles ever built. However, in the quest to become the supercar sovereign, owning a single Bugatti might fall short, hinting at the high stakes in the competition for the title. Adrian Sutil, a name that might catch some by surprise, hasn't been in the Formula One spotlight since 2015 and carries a bit of a contentious legacy. Notably, in 2012, Sutil found himself in hot water after an altercation with the Lotus F1 team owner in a Shanghai nightclub led to a conviction for grievous bodily harm. Despite the controversy, Sutil's collection of cars could arguably eclipse that of any other F1 driver in history. Reports suggest Sutil has an astonishing lineup of not one but 7 Bugattis, including his latest addition, a Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport nicknamed Green Rhapsody. Additionally, he owns 2 purple Pagani models, a Huayra and a Zonda, reminiscent of Hamilton's purple Zonda, highlighting their past friendship before Sutil's 2012 trial. Like Hamilton, Sutil has had his share of mishaps off the racetrack. In 2020, he crashed an orange McLaren Senna LM into a lamppost in Monaco, a significant incident considering only 20 of these cars exist. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Sutil's garage also boasts 2 Koenigsegg's, a 70th anniversary Ferrari California T, and the exquisite Mercedes SLR Sterling Moss. With such an impressive collection, Adrian Sutil secures the title of F1's King of Supercars in my eyes. However, the debate remains open. Does Hamilton, with his 7 F1 titles, deserve to reign supreme in the supercar domain as well, or is there another contender we've overlooked? Share your thoughts in the comments and remember to like and subscribe for more.